we got some PlayStation Plus essential games. So some free, the free monthly PlayStation games. I want to see what's the new monthly games by PlayStation Grenade. This is the channel. Shout out PlayStation Grenade, man. Used to watch them way back in the day. Just started watching them again recently, Have I? Not really. I don't think so. But I used to watch them back in the day all the time, get the little info details on the PlayStation, see what's coming out, new games, all that stuff like that. So we gonna see.
Here we go again. Sony have announced the PlayStation Plus Essential offerings for the month of September 2023. 3 games will be downloadable starting Tuesday, September 5th. It's an interesting month.
Is it gonna be these right here?
Throw me a like to keep this series going, and here we go. Game number 1 is the Saints Row reboot. The rumors were
sad.
An open world action title in which we start our own gang of
the new
outlaws
Saints Row that recently came out.
The other criminal organizations in Santo Ileso. 1 year ago at launch, Saints Row was packed with bugs and glitches, and that was reflected in the Metacritic score, which is 61%. Yikes. Since then, though, a great deal of work has gone into fixing issues and making this open world a playground of mayhem. Whether that's wingsuiting around, playing oversized Jenga, or using ridiculous weapons like the Thrustbuster. Honestly,
can you even play this with friends? I think like all the stuff I've seen, it looked like it might have been just single player, which is kind of an L.
I could play with this thing all day. Whee! Every 5 minutes you'll be in a firefight, and the melee combat goes hand in hand with that, with some
99.9% of you aren't subscribed. That is thousands of viewers not subscribed yet. So, if you find yourself coming back or enjoying the content, subscribe.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen a video earlier today. Like I watched a little bit of it, and it was talking about Saints Row, how it flopped and how it was gonna be released as free, and like the company was like shutting down or something like that. Don't quote me on that part, but how it's becoming free because of how woke the game was. Like they had all of this, that, and the third. Woke. It was trying to be really woke, and it was like trying to be like a clean version. And really woke, and Saints Row has never been that. It was real vulgar and crazy and stuff like that, but they cleaned themselves up and whatnot, and a lot of people didn't like that apparently. So that's what the video that I seen earlier said why it flopped.
Really inventive,
and because they said in general the game is just bad, like graphic wise, and the storyline was terrible, stuff like that.
Stuffing a grenade down someone's shorts and flinging enemies back where they came from. Over 1,000 enhancements have been made over the last 12 months, including 2 new city districts, tons of new missions, 2 story expansions, and so many cosmetics it's impossible
2 story
to see
expansion.
them all.
What does that mean?
Saints Row's story is the weakest element for sure, as the dialogue and acting is honestly like a primary school nativity play. But without a doubt, playing in co-op with a friend papers over the cracks. Plus,
okay, so they do have co-op
multiplayer shenanigans too. Don't expect
they have 12-person multiplayer.
You'll easily have enough content to tide you over until Spider-Man 2 releases in October.
Hello, yo, that's sad. He said, "Don't expect nothing. You're gonna have to play with your friends if you want to have some kind of fun, but don't expect nothing, or you're gonna be hurt. But don't expect nothing. Just play it with your friends. Gotta be with your friends. Don't play the story mode. Gotta be with your friends." Or you're not gonna have fun. Just play it with your friends until a new game come out. That's sad. That's the script to this game. That's how Saints Row went out. And went out bad.
Really check out the character creator in this
Will
game.
Smith.
Oh
shoot!
Have done a pretty good job with some of these.
Oh, it's community.
Next we have
oh, that's actually far.
Pretty good job with.
Oh, I didn't see the Shaggy.
Of content
that was actually far.
Until Spider-Man 2 releases in October.
I didn't know they got like community stuff. That's cool.
And you should really.
Will Smith, is that Raven beside Will Smith? I think so. Who's that? LeBron James. Is that Megamind?
Check out the character creator in this game.
That's far. Is that supposed to be Handsome Squidward? Is that Kanye West below him? Then that's like the dude from GTA 5 missions or something, or GTA 4. One of them.
Community have done a pretty
That Joker
good
one
job
fought
with
though.
some of these. Oh. Next, we have Black Desert Traveler Edition.
Black
The open
Desert.
world MMORPG has been here for years, constantly updating story complemented by numerous side quests in a world creator, and then we are simply left to our own devices. Back in 2019, we had little to no explanation of the mechanics and systems of the world, but it isn't all about that. You'll be Saints Row.
Not really interested in that.
61%. And finally, Generation Zero, a
What is
first-person
this?
shooter set in an alternative Sweden
Ooh,
in
look kinda cool.
1989. Here, violent robots have taken over, and now it's your
Gotta remember, these games are all free now.
time to fight back and take down everything from scouting drones
Hey,
to
this don't
robots
look that
within a
bad, though.
house. Gen Zero is not an arcade-style shooter. Oh no, this is all about survival. And the highlight is cooperative play online. With up to 3 friends,
Oh,
you can
online.
distract and attack all the machinery in Sweden. Coordination is the key. Generation Zero has a review score of 45 out of 100, but many updates have been
jeez.
added since then, including homestead building and new weaponry. So will you
Homestead building.
try it?
So what? You can build.
So
You can
what are
build your
playing
the
this
home.
month? Please sound
Does that mean you can build like a base?
off in the comments below if you're happy, sad, delighted, or mad. I'm Adamaru, you're awesome. I'll see you next time.
Hey man, they become free. They become free for a reason, bro. That's all I have to say. But I'll always add them to my library just so I have them, you know. Cause why not? At least they're in my library. I might be bored one day and decide to download it and still never play it. Like that's what usually happens. I add all these free monthly free games to my library. You know, one day I look at, oh, I might play this, and I never do. But I might. I downloaded it. I had this game for free. It's called the Yakuza Last Dragon, I think. That game was actually like rated like a really good game, so I downloaded it. I might play it, the story mode, on my main channel at aka Dev, bro, on my main channel. I might check that one out. But yeah, it was free. Downloaded for free. It was a free monthly game, but I hear it's a good game, so I'm gonna try it out, bro. But we still got more. Another PlayStation grenade gonna tell me some more new games that came out, bro. So we gonna see what they talking about.
September is
Or actually, no, not free games, but just games in general that's coming out. We got 9 free games. This is PlayStation grenade again. What? Oh, appreciate the follow, Miss Honey Love.
yet another month packed with
I'm just chilling,
great
checking
video
out
games
these
vying for your
PlayStation
time
games real
and
quick.
money. I'm here to run you through
They're supposed to be
the best of
coming
the
this month.
from the AAA to the free-to-play, and a few hidden gems along the way. This video is sponsored by Twin Sails, as their tactical RPG Gloomhaven comes to console this month. We'll be looking at that a little later in the video. So let's crack on. We have to start with the biggest game of the year.
Starfield?
Baldur's Gate 3 on
oh.
PS5. What did you think I was gonna say? Baldur's Gate's console release comes a month
that's
after
right.
the PC version.
This is
which received some of
PlayStation
the
channel.
highest collective review
Starfield is an Xbox game, bro. But shoot,
scores.
I really don't too much care about the whole like Starfield being on Xbox exclusive, because I ain't gonna lie. I watched a couple people's like little first episodes of the game, and apparently there's so many like things like kind of wrong with the game. Like you can only, I think they said it might be like you can't change your field of view, so you stuck at like this close-up field of view. I don't know. I heard a lot of things, but in general, the first few episodes of like everybody's like gameplay, bro, it was so boring. Like it was so much talking, like so much yapping. And I was like, bro, we the PlayStation people not really missing out, bro. It's not that big of a deal. It might be cool in the long run once you actually get deep into the game. You start building like, going to all these different planets, building bases, upgrading your ships and whatnot. But bro, they made that game real grindy. Like it sound like you gotta clock in like a 9 to 5, bro. Like when you playing that game, like it's real grindy.
Ever. The thing to note
How would it
right
sound
away
like?
is this is a Dungeons and Dragons game, an RPG with
Oh, this is
flowing
Baldur's Gate
decision-making impacted by dice
coming out
rolls like the
in September. So I know what Baldur's Gate is, so I'm not gonna watch this all.
You may miss the kick, and
I'm not buying Baldur's Gate. We'll be buying Mortal Kombat, I think.
1. I'll be honest, I had to edit this video quite a bit to miss out most of the blood before leaving again. This brings in a new tactical element.
Yeah, we know Mortal Kombat coming out. I do know Payday 3's coming out.
The premise
I'm not buying this though, I ain't gonna lie to you.
The perfect heist. We are certified criminals. After checking out the venue, whether that's a bank or an art gallery, we plan our attack, taking out cameras, unlocking doors, and managing the local security, all in the hopes of grabbing something valuable and escaping. It doesn't have to be a firefight though. It's possible to do an entire job with stealth. Pickpocketing guards for keycards.
Yeah, I'm not buying Payday 3, but it's cool. I played Payday 2 back in the day, like on Xbox 360. So, way back in the day. What's going Haven?
PC is making the switch to console on September 18th. The original board game when building our team,
board game turned to a game.
Added over the last 2 years.
It don't look interesting to me.
Plus and Game Pass.
Oh yeah, we did just see that Saints Row gonna be free.
I'll talk more about Sea of Stars releases
Sea of
on Sun and Moon. I'm bringing this up because it didn't release at the same time.
Not really interested in that either.
And here's a few games that are
no way. Speedstorm is free. Bro, okay.
Totally free to play and don't require a subscription service. First up is Disney's Speedstorm, a free-to-play kart racer that is trying to be the Mario Kart of Disney properties. The multitude of races.
Okay, so I figured this game was gonna come out free eventually, but I wanted it. I wasn't mad about it. It was $30. So they dropped the game like it was like I think it was $30 or $40. I think it was probably 30. So I wasn't mad about it. I was like, forget it. I'll just buy it. Ain't worried about it. I need a good Mario Kart ish like game, you know, on the PlayStation. You know, and it's made by Disney. Ain't no way that they gonna, you know, stop, you know, like updating it or something or adding some new characters or something like that. I was like, ain't mad at it. I'll buy the game. I want my money back. No, I don't. I'm cool because, like I said, I knew I knew eventually that it was gonna come out free because, like, I knew it wasn't gonna do no big numbers, bro.
Have access to their own unique abilities, and unlike other races, those skills can be used in more than one way. The activation button can be tapped or charged. For example, Buzz Lightyear, he can strap a rocket to his car for a speed boost by pressing the button, whereas holding it will send that rocket backwards into other drivers. The tracks themselves are themed like the much-loved movies and shows you watched most of your life. A thing to note in Speedstorm is a gacha element like those seen in Genshin Impact, a way into your wallet using a multitude of currencies. Oh, and one last thing, Speedstorm has 4-player split screen on current gen platforms and 2-player split screen on last gen.
Ain't a lot of the maps on this game is real beautiful though.
Speedstorm releases free to play on pretty much every platform you can think of, including the Samsung Smart Fridge. Look out for it on September 28th.
Is he serious?
Okay, the other free game. Remember when I showed you Cuties Hacked? A titillating Sonic-style game that slowly uncovered photos of, well, see for yourself. You know where I'm going
weird.
On screen.
That's weird. I'm not interested in that. What game is this?
Okay, let's transition back into priced games and the DLC that promises
Cyberpunk's coming free.
Cyberpunk 2077 had on release.
That's kind of nice.
Phantom Liberty adds a concurrent storyline to the main one, starring Idris Elba no less.
Oh no, this is not free games. I forgot. Wait, so was? Oh yeah, Speedstorm was free. It's not free, but it's coming out in September.
V, as he or she takes on a high-stakes mission of espionage and intrigue to save the president of the NUSA. This update will also drop on the standard game with many release AI, and that is said to be perfect now. Let's be completely honest, Cyberpunk 2077 had the potential to be a great game, but it didn't release looking that way. This update and the DLC expansion should deliver the RPG first-person shooter.
Dang, it's been that long since they finally fixed the game. Jeez, they dropped this game, what, like, before COVID? I don't know. Time be flying, bro.
Project
I can't tell nowadays.
Night City is calling. Will you go back? Phantom Liberty arrives on September 26th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC.
They dropped it, revoked it because it was so
Racing
bad
game
and
fans,
buggy.
You've been a little neglected recently.
Hell, I thought about
then
buying
have
this
a
game
look
right
at
here.
The Crew Motorfest.
Crew
a sequel to
Motorfest. Look
2018's
cool.
Crew 2. The game is set
But I already know how I am with racing games. But I like the Hummer EV in here,
in a
bro.
large
Oh my
open
goodness.
world, but this time
I want
it's a
one.
Hawaiian
Ain't gonna
island.
lie.
We arrive at the island as it celebrates the Festival of Speed, leading to multiple.
But I already know how I am with racing games, bro. I play it like once or twice. Once I download it, I never touch a racing game again, bro. Liza P game, ain't gonna lie, this kind of look like it kind of flopped a little bit.
Story-wise, this bit's quite genius. We play as Pinocchio, the puppet created by Geppetto.
Or not flop, because I don't think it's out yet. I don't know. It might be out on PC. I could have sworn I've seen people playing it. Well, people have been playing it already, but the people who have, they were saying like, I don't know. I wasn't hearing too many good things about it for real.
We wake up to find the city is plagued, and what
Like
was
some
once
people
a
played it
lively dwelling
early,
is now
and then some
poisoned
people
by madness
fully
and
played
bloodlust.
the full game.
With dozens of weapons to unlock and evolve, the real focus is creating your perfect melee apparel, using parts from other weapons you've collected, and then using it to force your
Multiplayer?
way through anyone who challenges
Like
you.
Elden Ring
Understanding
type.
the attack pattern of foes and choosing the right moment to strike is a key
That shit.
component, and Lies of P is definitely one for those who enjoy a challenge and don't get
Don't
too
look bad, though.
frustrated by multiple failures. Look out for Lies of P on September 19th on PS4 and 5, the Xboxes, and of course PC.
Trying to lead a PS4 in the past, man.
If you've made it this far into the video, then I owe you dad jokes. How about... No? Yeah? No? Okay.
Okay, I'm okay. I don't need the dad jokes. Let's chill out with all of that, you know, in the chat, you know. I don't know if I download Saints Row. It's gonna be free, but like, do I even care to play it? Like, if my homeboy's not downloading it and we play together, then I'm not gonna download it. But if, you know, they download it and, you know, fuck around, you know, in the world, then I'm down. I'll play it. But the rest, I'm really cool off the rest, you know. I ain't mad about nothing, bro.